NFL Network now on the Westwood One Radio Network. Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes will share the cover of Madden NFL 22. Madden hasn't seen two athletes split the cover of the game since Madden NFL 10. Larry Fitzgerald and Troy Polamalu, well, they appeared on the front cover. And no, just in case you're wondering, there is no Madden curse. Speaking of Patrick Mahomes, the All-Pro quarterback spoke to reporters on Thursday and was asked about his injured toe, telling the media that he doesn't see any problems moving forward. Not exactly what opposing defenses are hoping to hear. Packers, they closed out their off-season workouts. Next up, training camp. And the biggest question, will Aaron Rodgers show up? But according to the head coach, Matt LaFleur, the plan doesn't change no matter who's under center. We'll have one plan, said LaFleur. We feel confident with what we have in place. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
I can pop a beer in here, right? Your cousin from Boston. This here is Sam Adams Boston Lager. It's my go-to beer. Not too heavy, not too light. Oh boy, oh boy. That's whoopsie daisy. Oh no. Is there somebody that can help? Come on in the room. It poured right in the keyboard. Relax. I spill beer on my computer all the time. Sam Adams Boston Lager. The Boston Beer Company, Boston, Massachusetts. Drink responsibly.
Napa know-how.
Celebrate Dad all month at Napa with the Evercraft 100-piece screwdriver set for $19.99. To a regular person, that might seem like an excessive number of screwdrivers. But to Dad, that's just being prepared. Like buying a paper map in case the GPS goes rogue. That's the Evercraft 100-piece screwdriver set for $19.99. Quality parts, helpful people. That's Napa know-how.
Napa know-how.
At participating locations while supplies last. Offer ends 6/30/21.
We are the Imperial Valleys, AM 1230, KXO, El Centro, California. Good morning, Gene.
Good morning.
I almost got some extra sleep this morning.
You almost did?
Almost did. Yeah, the power went out in our neighborhood like we were talking.
Yeah. We don't know much more than that, but...
No, it wasn't out for very long. And kind of in the middle of the night. And the only way I knew that the power had been out was, I mentioned I heard the grandfather's clock chime.
The mechanical
grandfather's clock, yes.
Makes a difference.
Anyway, it's hot.
Yeah.
Okay, it's the Imperial Valley. It's not officially summer, but it's close enough.
Yeah. We'll cozy up to a couple more days. On Sunday, we'll make it official.
Yeah. And maybe Sunday we'll put a campfire in the backyard and toast some s'mores.
Yeah. Probably won't even have to light the fire.
Yeah. We'll use, low heat on the campfire.
Yeah, low heat. We can relate to that.
Okay. How about some birthdays today?
Birthdays.
Okay.
I'm ready.
You ready for the big shot birthdays?
I'm as ready as I'm going to be.
Okay. Sir Paul McCartney is 79.
Wow.
Actor Constant McCashin is 74. Actor Linda Thorson is 74. John Evans, he plays keyboards for the Box Tops, 73. Actor Isabella Rossellini, 69. Carrol Kane, she's funny, she's 69. Actor Brian Benben is 65. Actor Andrea Evans, 64. Dizzy Reed, he plays keyboards for Guns N' Roses, he's 58. Singer Nathan Morris of Boyz II Men, he's 50. Actor Alana De La Garza is 45. Actor David Giuntoli is 41. Actor, singer Renee Olstead is 32. Actor Jacob Anderson is 31. Okay. Those are our big shot birthdays. Local ones coming up. Let freedom ring. KXO AM 1230 celebrates Independence Day.
Today, we celebrate our Independence Day.
Happy 4th of July.
With 5 hours of the music, the memories, the fun, the excitement of this nation's birthday.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, America.
Let Freedom Ring is brought to you by
Southwest Security, Imperial Trust and Lumber Company, El Sarape Restaurant, and Sun Community Federal Credit Union.
The patriotism, the American pride.
We love freedom. We love independence.
Join in this 5-hour salute to this great nation. AM 1230, Friday, July 2nd from 6 until 11 p.m. And again on July 4th from noon till 5 p.m.
I get goosebumps every time I look at that flag.
Let freedom ring. We've got very happy birthday wishes going out today to Alex Ramirez, Jennifer Davila, Jessica Orozco, Jaime Nava, Jennifer Drake, J.B. West, Jim Moore, Monica Terrazas, Jose Placencia, and Darren Staten. Happy birthday from KXO. Okay.
Enjoy.
And, let's see, we mentioned Sunday, first day of summer officially.
Officially, if you're waiting.
It's also Father's Day.
Yes.
Okay.
That's much more important than, having celebration of the
in
first
my
day
book,
of summer.
Yes, we'll celebrate. And I'm sure I will have a chance to FaceTime with the grandkids.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
Amazing.
And things beginning to open up a bit around the Imperial Valley. And one thing I have noticed, I haven't been out and around much, lots of folks still wearing a mask, and I have no problem with that.
No, it's a little tough at times. I went running on the treadmill the other day, and that was tough.
Yeah. I've been wearing the mask when I've been out, but then I've got a cold, and I don't want to share that cold with you, okay? So
I don't want it either.
No, I don't blame you. Pam and I both came back from, that week off, both of us with a cold. So I've had worse colds.
It's over now, right?
Yeah. It's still lingering. No, it's still there.
Cold.
I think they figure about 2 weeks typically for the cold.
Well, you've got to linger another week then.
Pretty much. I think we'll let it linger on, and it just one of those things. Oh well. Anyway, we've got news. If you're ready.
Yeah, we'll talk about some fraud in the news.
Fraud?
Fraud.
You mean there are unscrupulous people in this world?
You're going to be surprised.
I'll have to talk to my good friend, the Nigerian prince, and see if we can find out about that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Right now, it's World in California News headlines, and it's brought to you by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. Hot, hot, hot. Yeah, you got a problem with your AC? Give Lock Air Conditioning a call.
CBS News Brief. A weather system making its way through the Gulf could power up to Tropical Storm Claudette today and slam into the coast of Louisiana. CBS meteorologist Jeff Berardelli.
Making landfall on Friday night and Saturday morning, and as it moves through Louisiana into Mississippi and Alabama, we're likely to see as much as 5 to 10 inches of rain on top of saturated ground.
Governor John Bel Edwards has declared a state of emergency. A highly contagious COVID variant is making quick headway in the U.S. CBS News medical contributor Dr. David Agus.
We're now up to 12% of cases in the United States are the Delta variant. A week ago, it was 6%. Over the next 3 weeks, it will become the dominant strain in the country.
Police in Phoenix are investigating drive-by shootings that left one person dead, 12 hurt in 3 different cities. Kim Lampy owns a hair salon near one crime scene.
It's emotional. It's scary to think that something like that could happen right when you're at work.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California headline news. Cal OSHA regulators vote to allow fully vaccinated workers to take off their masks at work, conforming with the state's general guidelines that took effect this week.
This proposal is to a lower hurdle to businesses resuming normal operations than physical distancing and barriers. There are no face covering requirements for vaccinated employees.
Cal OSHA's Eric Berg, the state this week ending most mask rules for those who are fully vaccinated. Governor Newsom signing an executive order after the vote, allowing the guidelines to take effect immediately. Another flex alert across the state tonight after what will be another day of excessive heat. Some older power equipment prone to a technical kind of heat stroke, says Deanna Contreras with PG&E.
Especially on lines where they're not used to having all the air conditioners and all the fans running and everything, especially in a lower, cooler climate.
Today's flex alert between 6 and 9 p.m. The hottest place in the country Thursday, Palm Springs, which tied its record high with a temperature reading of 123 degrees. Jeff Scott, California News.
World and California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. Lock Air Conditioning, your friend in the air conditioning business.
It's Vax for the win. California is giving away 6 dream vacation packages, and anyone 18 or older who is vaccinated has a chance to win. If you're already vaccinated, you're already entered. If you're not yet vaccinated, you still have time. The drawing will happen July 1st. You could win a trip to Anaheim, Palm Springs, Los Angeles, San Diego, or San Francisco. Learn more about the dream vacations at covid19.ca.gov. If you haven't been vaccinated yet, be sure to make an appointment or to find a walk-in clinic at myturn.ca.gov. Or call 833-422-4255.
Is it safe to return to work?
Should my kids go back to school?
Can I see my friends and family now?
As life returns to normal, our COVID-19 worries have not disappeared, but evolved. Cal Hope offers free tips and tools to help manage your stress. Call our warm line at 1-833-317-4673 or live chat online at calhope.org.
It's page one of the local news. Page one, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment.
Taking a look at the latest in local news for a Friday morning, county offices are closed. George Gale explains why.
According to the county, in accordance with federal legislation signed Thursday by President Joe Biden, the County of Imperial will close all non-essential offices for the Juneteenth holiday. Law enforcement and fire services will remain open, and all 24-hour hotlines will remain operational. Juneteenth celebrates the ending of slavery in the United States. For Kxo Local News, I'm George Gale.
The Imperial Irrigation District has issued a conserve alert due to the extreme temperatures and an anticipated increased demand for electricity. The IID is asking consumers to remain cool while voluntarily conserving energy. Things that will help conserve energy include avoiding the use of major appliances between peak hours of 4 and 9 p.m., set thermostats to 78 degrees or higher, and turn off unnecessary lights and appliances. The extreme high temperatures are expected to last through this Sunday. KXO News Time, 7:41.
Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro suggest the works. The works, including tire rotation and pressure check, brake inspection, fluid top-off, battery test, filter check, belts and hoses check, and synthetic blend oil change with up to 6 quarts of Motorcraft oil plus oil filter. You can't beat the works. Quick Lane services all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane in Brawley and El Centro, ready to serve.
The Imperial County Public Health Department has updated the COVID-19 numbers. Here's George Gale.
As of Thursday morning, there are 47 active cases of the coronavirus in Imperial County. According to the health department, there is 1 COVID-19 positive patient in intensive care. So far, there have been over 176,000 total doses of COVID-19 vaccine administered in the county. There are numerous sites to receive the COVID vaccine, with locations available on the Imperial County Public Health Department website. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And yes, you felt the earth move, possibly, if you got woken this morning. 1:22 a.m., a 3.5 quake was recorded 10 miles southwest of Sealy. That concludes this edition of Local News. Page 2 coming up.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro. Quick Lane, where they do everything you need done to your vehicle. Lube, oil, filter change, air conditioning service, brakes, alignment, they do it all. Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers.
It's summertime and the pests are crawling around. It's time to take control and call the experts at Valley Pest Services. Locally owned and operated by Gabe and Alma Cordero and serving the Imperial Valley since 1984. They are constantly finding better ways to keep your home, office, and commercial buildings pest-free. Give them a call and they'll help you set up a pest-free program that will fit your budget to control these unwanted pests. Call Valley Pest Services 760-355-6655. That's 355-6655. Or stop by their new location at 201 South Imperial Avenue in Imperial.
It's page 2 of the local news, page 2, and in-depth weather brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. You can see David, you can see Jose for health insurance, life insurance, auto, and home insurance as well.
Well, we've had a heat alert. It's time now for a fraud alert. George Gale has this.
The city of El Centro is warning residents of a scam currently active in the valley. Individuals are approaching residents in their homes, saying they represent the city of El Centro or the Imperial Irrigation District, and they want to see the electrical meter. According to the city, once in the home, these individuals are making claims that the city wants to put solar panels on their house. These unscrupulous individuals are not representatives of the city of El Centro or the IID. They're not authorized to make claims about installation of solar panels. Because of the fraudulent nature of these people, city has required all residential solar permits need to be submitted by the homeowner, not the contractor. Contractor will need to be listed on the plans. Once the city has confirmed the homeowner actually wants the solar panels, they plan to check will continue. The plan check will continue. For Kxo Local News, I'm George Gale.
Well, many of you, I'm sure, have heard the old statement, it's location, location, location. The Imperial County Film Commission is hosting an online presentation this Saturday. Locations Done Right will be presented by J.J. Levine, First Vice President, Location Managers Guild International. The presentation will begin at 11 a.m. Saturday, June 19th. Interested filmmakers may register at the Imperial County Film Commission website. And the good news is it's free. Well, the city of Imperial is awarded funding. George Gale filed this story.
The money was awarded by the House Transportation and Infrastructure Committee as part of H.R. 3684, the Invest in America Act. The funds will be used to further the design and engineering of the Highway 86 improvement project as it passes through the city of Imperial. Project scope includes landscaping of the center median and shoulder, constructing a multi-purpose trail, improving traffic flow, studying how to best create a pedestrian and bicycle active transportation infrastructure, and ADA access for the community. For Kxo Local News, I'm George Gale.
U.S. Border Patrol agents arrested an undocumented individual with a prior conviction for a sexual offense on Wednesday. The man illegally entered the U.S. 1 mile west of the Calexico port of entry. Records checked revealed that the man was previously convicted for a sex crime and previously removed by an immigration judge. In fiscal year 2021, which began October the 1st, El Centro Sector Border Patrol agents arrested and or removed 28 individuals either convicted or wanted on sexual offense charges. We'll be back with a look at the weather.
nice to explore your options when it comes to buying insurance, no matter what you're looking for. David H. West Insurance Services offers it all. And being an independent broker, we have many companies to choose from. We continue providing Medicare, life, and health plans, and now offer auto, home, and commercial insurance. David H. West Insurance Services can find the right insurance to fit your needs and budget. And best of all, a staff who cares about you. So don't hesitate to pick up the phone and call David H. West Insurance Services at 760-352-3411. That's 352-3411 for a free insurance review. That's 352-3411.
Here's Carrol Buckley with the weather update.
The National Weather Service says very high heat risk continues through Sunday. Cooler temperatures begin Monday with the Imperial Valley and Yuma highs near 110 degrees. Anticipate only subtle additional cooling Tuesday with little change Wednesday. 119 our high yesterday, 77 the official low. Today the excessive heat warning continues. It'll be sunny and hot with a high near 119. South wind about 5 miles an hour, then becoming east. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 84. West wind 10 to 15 miles an hour with gusts as high as 20 miles an hour. Winds will then become light and variable. Saturday, sunny and hot with a high near 118. East-southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming light south-southeast. Sunday, Father's Day, will be sunny and hot with a high near 117. West wind 10 to 15 miles an hour, increasing to 15 to 20 miles an hour in the afternoon, with gusts as high as 30 miles an hour. We're at 90 degrees already, 29% relative humidity, wind out of the southeast at 7 to 10 miles an hour. Your border wait 40 minutes downtown, no waiting sentry, no waiting pedestrian. Eastport about a 45-minute wait, no waiting sentry, 40 minutes ready lane. Page 2 of the local news and the weather, brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplemental coverage.
1 to get ready.
We're ready.
2 to get set.
Tables are set.
And 3 to go.
Let's go.
Burgers and Beer is ready for you. We are open and our meals are fresh and made to your order. We are set. Our tables are set. Our condiment trays are fresh, stocked, and chilled. Our doors are open and it's go time. Come in and enjoy all your favorites at Burgers and Beer. The bacon is sizzling, the fries are frying, the burgers are cooking, and all of the beverages are ice cold. It's a good day at Burgers and Beer.
And it's sports time, brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. NBA action, just one game last night, and the Bucks beat the Nets 104-89. That series tied at 3 games each. And in other news in the world of sports, well, it's the June gloom in San Diego, fog over Torrey Pines, and, Russell Henley is in the lead at the U.S. Open, and Louis Oosthuizen is poised to join him when they start play today. And Brooks Koepka, he's still in the running.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District is open and ready to serve you and your family for all your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Brawley, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all of Pioneer services, visit pmhd.org today.
And in baseball limited schedule yesterday, the Angels topped the Tigers 7-5. Indians beat the Orioles 10-3. Yeah, the Diamondbacks lost. They were on the road. They lost. 23 straight road losses for the D-backs. Giants pounded them 10-3. Yankees over the Blue Jays 8-4. And, the Yankees pulled off a triple play in that game. Cubs blanked the Mets 2-0. Braves shut out the Cardinals 4-0. Astros topped the White Sox 10-2. Rockies rolled over the Brewers 7-3. Mariners edged the Rays 6-5. And the Padres, well, Padres, Melanson gave up 4 runs in the 8th inning, but the Padres came back in the 9th, a walk-off in front of a sellout crowd. Padres with a 6-4 victory in that game. Anyway, what else is going on in the world of sports? Well, coming up, it's Wimbledon. World number 2 Naomi Osaka has withdrawn from the tournament to spend personal time with family and friends. And back to the NBA, Rick Carlisle resigned as head coach of the Dallas Mavericks yesterday, ending his 13-year tenure one day after the departure of longtime president of basketball operations, Donnie Nelson. The Mavericks lost the 2 top figures from the franchise. That's it for Sports Time. Sports Time brought to you this morning by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network. Log on to pmhd.org for more information.
Since 1901, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy has provided the finest printing and copying services from start to finish. When you choose Imperial Printers Rocket Copy, you can feel confident in our expertise and personal attention to your project. We have a team of professional graphic designers ready to take your ideas and make them a reality. From promotional merchandise, full-color brochures, blueprints, and high-speed copies to business forms and everything else in between, Imperial Printers Rocket Copy offers dependable and affordable quality printing. Thank you for choosing locally owned and operated Imperial Printers Rocket Copy. We have convenient locations near you at 430 West Main Street and 100 South 11th Street in El Centro and 184 South Plaza in Brawley.
And right now, it's financial news and a brief look at the weather, brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. Southwest Security also offers live scan fingerprinting to the public. Low inventory and surging demand have sent house prices soaring around the world, raising concern about how long the red-hot market can be sustained. Well, it seems what's happening is the International Monetary Fund's Global House Price Index, which tracks 57 countries, has surpassed its prior peak from 2008. The frenzy is boosting stocks exposed to the sector. The iShares Exchange Traded Fund tracking residential real estate is up 23% this year, significantly outpacing the S&P 500. Avalon Bay Communities, which develops and manages apartments across the U.S., has skyrocketed 31%. Invitation Homes, which owns and operates U.S. single-family homes, jumped 26%. Anecdotally, one agent listed a home in Colorado Springs this week for $590,000 that she described as every landlord's nightmare. It's expected to sell for more than $600,000, likely in cash. And the markets with some volatility. Stocks are sliding after the St. Louis Federal Reserve President James Bullard said he thinks the Fed should raise interest rates as soon as the end of next year. The Dow right now off almost 500 points at 33,335. The S&P 500 off 42 points at 4,180. And the NASDAQ down 85 points at 14,076. Bullard, who does not have a say on the Fed's policy committee this year, but will have a vote in 2022, also said in the interview that the Fed is also starting to discuss the idea of tapering or cutting back its bond purchases. Wall Street is worried about inflation, but investors are nervous about the Fed taking away the stimulus it injected into the market during the height of the COVID-19 pandemic. Meanwhile, gold up $1.90 an ounce, oil up 88 cents a barrel.
Southwest Security Company is a locally owned security company protecting your property or your business and now offering live scan fingerprinting to the public. Plus, they added Southwest Postal with post office boxes you can access 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, with shipping services too, using DHL, UPS, and FedEx. They're conveniently located at the corner of Heil and 4th Street in El Centro. And if you need something notarized, they can do that too. You can count on Southwest Security and Southwest Postal for 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
It will be sunny and hot today with a high near 119. South wind about 5 miles an hour, then becoming east. Mostly clear tonight with a low around 84. West wind 10 to 15 miles an hour, then becoming light and variable. Winds could gust as high as 20 miles an hour. Saturday will be sunny and hot with a high near 118. East-southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, becoming light out of the south-southeast later in the day. 91 degrees downtown, 28% relative humidity, wind out of the southeast at about 7 miles an hour. Air quality moderate everywhere except in Calexico. Air quality in Calexico is good. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security Services, offering 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil, El Centro.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services, from hydrojetting to camera inspection, water heaters, faucets, garbage disposals, anything that's clogged up. They'll take care of the problem right. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with 56 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789 or 344-2533 on the north end. Roto-Rooter, when drains don't work, we do.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO, El Centro, on AM 1230. KXO.
This is CBS News on the Hour, your home for original reporting. I'm Steve Kathan.
It is 109 and it's hot.
Well, she's in Northern California, but the high heat stretches far beyond there and has for the last week. CBS's Jonathan Vigliotti is in drought-stricken Healdsburg, California.
We're in the heart of wildfire country, and this town's main source of water has all but dried up. Businesses and homeowners here are being asked to reduce their water by as much as 40% or face fines of $1,000. All of this as officials are warning the water here could run out by the fall.
A lot of rain is in the forecast along the Gulf Coast. CBS's Jim Crisula says a tropical system is closing in.
The National Weather Service has posted flood watches across parts of already drenched Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia. The heavy rain will spread to much of Tennessee and the Carolinas by late in the weekend and early next week. Parts of the U.S. Gulf Coast could get a foot or more of rain.
Health officials warn one COVID-19 shot may not be enough to ward off the highly contagious variant of the coronavirus first found in India. CBS's Dr. David Agus.
This Delta variant is causing a significant spread in the United Kingdom of people who are yet to be vaccinated or partially vaccinated. And we're seeing they're getting pretty sick.
It's expected to be another busy weekend in restaurants, bars, and parks as people celebrate life getting back to normal. This man out and about in Washington, D.C.
I'm pretty comfortable with what's going on, but I still got my mask just to be on the safe side.
The success or failure of this week's Biden-Putin summit could be measured in cyberspace. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan on CBS This Morning.
If other countries continue to attack us in any way, then we reserve the right to use all means at our disposal to protect our people, to protect our gas pipelines, to protect our water systems.
Now to Iran, CBS's Elizabeth Palmer is covering the country's presidential election, likely to be a victory for hardliner Ibrahim Raisi, a man already under U.S. sanctions.
As for the nuclear deal currently being renegotiated in Vienna, Raisi said he would respect it if it's signed. Raisi would take office with a stockpile of enriched uranium that's closer to weapons grade than at any time in history.
The United Nations General Assembly today has elected Antonio Guterres to a second term as Secretary General. Wall Street is nearing the end of its worst week since January. A Fed official indicated today interest rates might have to be raised as early as next year, sooner than expected. Right now on Wall Street, the Dow is down 486 points. NASDAQ is down 81. This is CBS News.
Daily reports and analysis from the world's most respected journalists on CBS Eye on the World with John Batchelor. Weeknights on the CBS Radio Network.
Today, I'm taking it to the streets to give people the good news. Oh, excuse me. Hello. I'm Flo from Progressive. And did you know...
No, I'm just waiting for the bus.
So then you have time to hear about how with Home Quote Explorer, you can check if you're paying too much for home insurance.
Yeah, if I was interested in talking to you, which I'm not.
Okay, I'll do the talking and you just check if you can be saving, which is going to be pretty hard to do if you put on your headphones. Okay.
See if you're paying too much for home insurance with Home Quote Explorer. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Comparison rates not available in all states or situations.
Having your own home is awesome, but it's also a lot of work. The good news, finding help for your projects is easier than ever. Introducing Angie, the app that puts all your home care needs at your fingertips. Need a pro to fix that emergency leak? Maybe find someone to build a deck, or even set your seasonal tasks on autopilot. Angie can handle all that and more. Expert pros, hundreds of home projects, clear pricing, and the easiest way to book and pay in seconds. This is Angie, your home for everything home. Download the app today.
There's a new real estate listing for luxury homes with a bit of history.
In the birthplace of James Bond are going up for sale in England. The palatial old War Office in London, where Ian Fleming conceived 007, is being turned into a Raffles hotel that'll also include 85 residences, starting with price tags of $8.1 million. Each. Several Bond movies were filmed in the 1906 structure, so were several episodes of The Crown. Winston Churchill commanded the armed forces and spies from the building. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
A Hispanic fraternal order is suing the mayor of Santa Fe, New Mexico, over damage to a historical monument by activists last year, and the city's proposal now to remove it. It argues the 152-year-old stone obelisk is a legally protected historical site. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for
Carrol Buckley.
Things he says and like you can connect to them.
AM 1230 KXO.